Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hoppers. Today, joined by
Brett.
Omanomyces, drinking some pastry stout, some fairly well acclaimed pastry stout. We're drinking none other than J. Wakefield and Moksa's Big Poppa. We got this one in Beerdome, amazingly enough. They got a small shipment of J. Wakefield beers, and one of them was Big Poppa. So we're like, we have to get this and try it. So we got it, and then we're going to try it. So I think this was one of the first beers to really get hyped from these guys. And then it was built on to create the craziness that is a Big Kujira in the numerous variants that are now. I've never tried the beer. Neither have you. And it's crazy hyped and it's really expensive secondary. But this is basically the base for it. And it's a 12% Imperial Stout brewed with coconut, coffee, and vanilla beans. And it also says it's a collab with Life X Lab, which I do not know. I don't know what that is. And also, they use both flaked coconut, it said, and toasted coconut. And then it's Tahitian vanilla beans in this one. And then they actually, at Moksa now, do a Big Poppa coffee blend that's in this beer. So, yeah, this will be fun to try. I've actually had it before, but it was in 2018 at MBCC. So.
Yeah, I've only had some of J. Wakefield's IPAs and some of the Berliner Weisses, some of the crazy ones. At MBCC. So yeah.
I mean, look at mine. I have no head.
Completely pancaked.
It poured out quite well, but it's just it's a goner.
Yeah.
But in your glass, there is actually a substantial amount.
Yeah, it's.
Maybe I didn't clean my glass properly enough.
I don't know.
But it looks, it doesn't look like the craziest, thickest, richest Imperial Stout. It looks like. It just looks like a nice Imperial Stout. I can smell loads of coconut from here. It's
and umami.
Yes, it's the 2021 vintage, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, pitch black. What hits there's 10? Let's check out the aroma. Loads of coconut.
Yeah.
Loads of coconut.
Yeah.
You can definitely smell as well. Like, this is much more balanced than, say, some of the crazy, like, Anchorage beers.
Yeah.
This is full on definitely pastry, but you can smell like people are really taking this to the extremes. Because here you can actually smell some stout underneath.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just crazy fake flavoring or anything. Like, it smells like real coconut.
Yeah, and I also smell licorice.
Yeah. Like a little bit of umami.
Yeah.
Licorice.
But that umami thing definitely comes from the coconut.
Toasted coconut, I think so too. That's part of it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a whiff of vanilla too. There's definitely some chocolate vibes. It's kind of like Bounty chocolate-esque inspired or something like that.
Yeah, but probably a bit more dark chocolate, maybe, or like baker's chocolate.
I'm also getting a nutty vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
but maybe that's the coffee.
Yeah, it could be. Because I'm not getting loads of coffee right now. Lots of caramel and fudge.
Yeah, I just got
very modern
and vanilla
flavors.
Yeah, I just got some vanilla and fudge there.
Yeah, it smells nice. Let's give it a taste. Cheers.
Yes.
And thanks to Beerdome for the beer. That's really nice. I'm not like, whoa, like blown away, but it's really nice.
I didn't expect to be blown away.
No, I didn't expect to be blown away either. It's just a really
super
nice
tasty adjunct
pastry stout.
Yeah, because
it's not crazy sweet,
but
which
is
it's
nice. Slightly to the sweeter side. It is,
but it's not like, if you compare it to some of the, like, for example, the frap thing we had from ale, that was atrocious almost. Like, that's just too much. This is definitely, you can taste that this is a pastry stout that's brewed a few years back. Where before brewers just went totally nuts.
It's a slightly more classic, old school pastry stout.
You can't say old school pastry stout.
No, but it's brewed with real adjuncts. It's not flavorings, and you just taste it.
Loads of coconut, umami coconut. I'm getting a hint of warmth. There's some charry, kind of toasty maltiness. Not like crazy heavily roasted malt. No. But I'm guessing they use loads of like chocolate malt or carafa or something like that on this.
Yeah, loads.
Because it's more of a
caramel,
deep chocolate flavor and lots of caramel. And I know Derek does often long boils and then high chocolate / carafa malt and also lots of caramel malt. So that it seems a lot like the way at least that Moksa does Imperial stouts. I don't know how they do it, J. Wakefield, but I think a lot of the American hype brewers do it somewhat similar. Yeah. Or maybe they double mash at some places and whatnot. It's also not like crazy thick or anything, but it's still full-bodied.
Yeah, it's full-bodied, but it's not like, it's not motor oil. But I think to many maybe slightly. If you're a bit newer to the American Crazy Stout game, it will probably feel pretty thick.
Yeah, and I think you'd also be pretty amazed.
Yeah,
like if you haven't had lots of like really big pastry stouts or pastry stouts in general, and especially the ones where it tastes more real, I think a lot of people would be like, "Whoa!" by this. It has a touch too high carbonation. I think it's slightly fizzy. You could also hear it when we cracked it. It was like,
yeah,
like it's just a little bit of nitpicking.
I think on mine it's fallen down.
It is also falling down. I can sense that.
Yeah,
for sure. But just initially,
yeah, I'm also getting a bit of vanilla. I'm getting more coffee flavor-wise than in the aroma.
And it's definitely like a nutty type coffee, like mocha or something like that. Yeah. More vanilla too. Lots of that like umami-rich coconut.
Yeah.
I don't want to say all the way into Dormicay type stuff because it's almost like it needs to be more decadent.
Yeah.
To be like that.
But I like that it's
me too. Like it doesn't have to be crazy decadent, but it definitely tastes like you tried to do like a dark chocolate bounty bar in stout form. Something.
You know what this reminds me slightly of? It reminds me a bit of the Trek. But this is just a bit richer.
Yeah, and less sweet.
Yeah,
that was a bit more cloying.
Yeah, that one builds in sweetness.
Yeah,
quite a bit. But it's because it's around the same kind of heft and almost like into the same kind of mouthfeel, and it's a bit in that vein. But yeah, I agree. This is a little less sweeter and probably also just a bit more richer from the coffee.
Yeah, but it's really drinkable. Like for a 12% stout, it's going down really easily. There's maybe a touch of warmth, but I don't mind that. Yeah, I'm not like floored and screaming from the rooftops like this is my favorite crazy beer or whatever. Like it's a really well made beer for what it is. Like I'm like 93.4 territory. I think like it's just really really good pastry stout, but it's not like world class blown away type territory. But apparently the big Kujuras are.
Yeah.
Which we'll never get to try, but I'm not going to drop $800 for a beer. That's crazy.
No. 93.
Yeah, I think so. It's really nice.
Super tasty and well done for the style.
Yeah, so if you guys were lucky enough to try a bottle of J. Wakefield, Moksa, and Moksa and LifeX Labs Big Poppa, let us know what you thought of it. Great pastry stout. If you love coconut, chocolate, vanilla, this is your jam, and coffee for that matter too. Interesting, like all the chocolate, there's no cocoa nibs in here. It's all the chocolate is from malt.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's very tasty. So if you guys had this one, let us know what you thought of it, especially the 2021 vintage. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And also make sure to check out Beerdome because they get stuff like this once in a while. And we're going to say cheers.
Yeah.
And see you guys in another beer review.